Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm creating DevOps Linux interview series. So where in this series, I'm going to help you to crack Linux interview questions, which are frequently asked in the DevOps roles. So here I'll be covering more than 50 important interview questions, and I'll be posting 3 new videos each and every week. So if you have any specific Linux interview questions in the DevOps, so just post them in the comments. I'll make a video on that just for you. So all right then. So let's get into today's question. So here the question is, so how to find a list of open files by a specific process in the Linux. So this is one of the commonly asked questions in the most of the interviews, especially so whenever if they want to test your monitoring and troubleshooting and debugging knowledge, so they will be asking this kind of questions. And here for this question, the step number 1 is, so first of all, we need to find the PID of the process. So for that, we are going to use one command called a PS and aux, AUX, and pipe symbol. So we will grep for the process name. So the process name, you can put anything. Let's say, for example, let me take the process name called Nginx, Nginx. So by using this command, so it will find the process ID of the Nginx. Okay. Next. So whenever if you want to find the open files for the particular process ID, that is for a PID. So we are going to use a command called lsof, that is list of open files, and -p. You can just enter the PID, that is the process ID. And using this command, it will list all the files opened by that particular process, like configuration files or log files or any network sockets and many more also. And the third command is, let's say when you want to check open files by a specific user, we are going to use one more command called ls of -u, and we will specify the user name here. So like, for example, let's say I want to list, or I want to edit, so which files a particular user is accessing, then we will be specifying, the user name here, like Ubuntu or, so EC2 -user, etc. The step 4 is, the next command is, so whenever if you want to combine both the PID and as well as a username, so you can use one more command, that is ls of -p, then specify the PID, process ID, and -u, and you can also specify the user name here. So by using these commands, so when multiple users are running the same process and you want to narrow it down, so you can use the last command. And some of the use cases are, so most of the time we will be using these commands. So when you are troubleshooting, why a file cannot be deleted, so maybe a process is still using it. And whenever if you want to check, so if the process is still using a deleted or a rotated log file, again we will be using these commands. And whenever if you want to, so monitoring a file usage by a different applications like database applications or web servers, so you can use the following commands. And you can also use these commands for, so when you want to when you are debugging or when you are finding any a network or a port usage by the particular process, you can use these commands. So these are all some of the use cases, and that's how, so we will find the list of open files, so which are used by the specific process in the Linux. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or you want me to cover in the, you want me to cover a specific topic, so just drop them in the comments. I'll make a video on that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.